You know, it's kind of interesting. The CDC, when it came out, in my opinion, missed some signals for human behavior, and that here in North America, we're so ready to get this pandemic behind us. And when people get excited about something, and they really, really want something to happen, what they hear is not the same as what's being said. And those of you who are parents know how this works. So, for example, yes, Tom, I think you can go to the party, but I want you home by 10 o'clock, and I want you to be careful, and I want you to do this, and call me every hour to let me know what's going on. But yes, if you do all those things, you can go to the party. What did Tom hear? You can go to the party. Everything else was totally lost. And you know, this happens all the time when we're talking to our kids. They hear the part they want to hear, and then the rest they dismiss. And we, as a nation, did that when the CDC put out their mask guidance. They, first of all, said, the pandemic is still occurring, and cases are still occurring. It's getting better. I think it'll be getting better this summer, but we still have to, take notice and be cognizant of what we're doing. It's basically what they said. What did everyone hear? The pandemic is over. The CDC says that, vaccines are really good. And if you've been vaccinated, the vaccines are so good you don't need to wear a mask anymore to protect yourself if you've been vaccinated. So what did we all hear? Oh, everyone can take your mask off now. And so we kind of missed the mark, and we didn't listen to the details, and we didn't read the fine print, because there's been a lot of discussion and confusion about this. So yes, I trust the vaccine, and I trust the vaccine enough that yes, to protect yourself, you don't need to wear a mask anymore. But I don't trust people, because I'm in public health, and we deal with this for centuries of human behavior. So the thing about it is that one of the main reasons we wear the mask is not protect ourselves. It's a good reason, part of it, but it's not the main reason. The main reason we wear a mask is to protect the others around us in case we're asymptomatically infected. That's the main purpose of the cloth mask. So if everyone puts down their mask, including all the unvaccinated people, which is what is happening, because what they heard is no one needs to wear a mask anymore, even though that's not what was said. Now we're going to have a bunch of unvaccinated people who are going to be getting together in areas where transmission occurs. And the thing is that if you're a bunch of unvaccinated people together in one place, there's nothing different about the pandemic now than what it was last fall, where our numbers were the same. In fact, it may be a little bit more transmission now, because now we have the B.1.1.7 variant. So whenever bunches of unvaccinated people get together, there's going to be transmission occurring between those unvaccinated people. And every now and then it'll spill over into somebody who's gotten the vaccine, because there are some breakthroughs. Rarely, but it does happen. So you have to remember, what have we been saying all along where the highest risk transmission places are? Places where we get together in close quarters indoors, particularly places like eating establishments, restaurants, fitness centers, and areas where people are singing together, mostly places of worship. So these are now back on the high risk lists, because people won't be masking in those areas. Even the YMCA dropped their full mask requirements, and no one's going to a fitness center masked anymore. There will be clusters and outbreaks associated with fitness centers and churches, and possibly even bars and restaurants that are crowded. I guarantee you that's going to happen amongst unvaccinated people this summer. Are we going to have big waves again going through our communities? I don't think so, no. I mean, there's enough immunity out there, either through natural infection or from vaccine, that it's going to slow the virus down as far as the entire community goes. But in unvaccinated pockets of people, you're just like the pre-vaccine days.